The year's 1999, and the CEO of Artesia Records is just minding his own business at his desk, doing corporate shit, you know how it be. And suddenly, out of nowhere, Mark Chavis flies through the window on a skateboard and goes, "I'm Marky Chavis. I want a record deal. I'm giving in to you." And the CEO is kind of annoyed, but actually pretty perplexed and a little impressed, and says, "You know what? Fuck it. You're signed." That's how it went down. No, that's not how it went down. But if you want to find out how it really did, watch episode 2, starting now. Hey, what's going on, guys? Leon here for part 2 of the history of Adema. Now, in this video, we're primarily covering the self-titled album. I tend to re-record my lines a couple dozen times, but today I'm doing something different, and I'm doing everything in a single take, so I apologize. But I would much rather have parts where I mumble, mispronounce things, than I would have audio issues and imbalance issues with volume, as I've had in the past. Shortly before being signed, the demo sent out by Adema's singer Mark Chavis caused a frenzy among record companies in a sort of bidding war due to his connection with Korn's lead vocalist Jonathan Davis. However, I will say that the self-titled did reach gold and fell just short of going platinum, so that alone should show that the band was in no way coattail riding whatsoever. They've got where they are today by their own merit. Shortly before being signed by Artesia Records, the band set out on the road for a few shows before settling in a cabin in North California to record the album, which took approximately 2 months to record and mix from start to finish. The song "Skin" was carried over from the previous incarnation of the band, and even includes the original intro from the demo version, albeit played in reverse, as the opening on the song. The demo was recorded before Tim, Dave, and Chris joined the band, which to this day is the only known studio recording without Chris on drums, which is pretty cool. The bonus track that would be included on the Japanese release of the self-titled "Shattered" was also made by the previous incarnation of the band. God, I'm giving myself vocal issues. I'm just muffling and thank you for sticking to it if you've heard it so far. As I was saying, also the majority of the structure of the song "Blow It Away" was taken from the song called "Something" by Tim and Dave's previous band, Juice. Mark Chavis has gone on the record to say that the band had fought during the writing process of the first album, but also has stated that they were also very pleased with the final product of the album. After writing was completed, the band recorded their self-titled in Los Angeles, which was produced by Bill Appleberry of Seven House and Tobias Miller, who is well known as the guitarist for the band The Wallflowers, which, if you don't know what that is, they got the song "Me and Cinderella, put it all together, we can drive it home, one headlight." Yeah, I'm an amazing singer, I know, thank you, buy my shit. Anyway, Adema's debut was released in August 2001 and was eventually certified gold. The band received the honorary main stage at Ozfest in 2002, which surprisingly, despite this, not too much has been documented about the band during this time in their career. However, it was reported that during the Ozfest 2002 tour in St. Louis, Mike Ransom got into a physical altercation with the guitarist of Down, which was another band on the tour. Reportedly, Mark and Mike stormed onto Down's tour bus and demanded a fight. All we know about this altercation is that Mike Ransom was hit. All the information regarding this alleged incident can be found on Cesario Garrasa's blog, which is Cesario, Cesario Garrasa, Garasa. In case you want to look him up, he has a blog on Bakersfield. He was the original drummer, or possibly the second drummer of Adema. It's been a minute. but look him up. He's a great guy. He's played in a lot of bands. Very credible source. Anyway, around this time, the band began to get into more and more conflicts, and the rising issues with the band's consumption of alcohol seems to only get worse as they went on the Music as a Weapon tour, and then through the Project Revolution tour. There was another tour in between, Snow Something. Unfortunately, my audio part 2 is so bad I can't hear what the hell I'm saying. Despite all this, the band held together and released their first EP, Insomniac's Dream, in 2003, which featured the hit single Immortal, which was featured in the video game Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. And that's pretty much all of part 2. Like, legitimately, from here we're going on to Unstable, the canceled Foreclosure album. We're going on to Planets, and then Kill the Headlights, the Rise and Fall, the back and forth with Mark Chavis, returning and leaving, the original plan for Topple the Giants and what we got, Ryan's tenure in the band, and of course, where we are today, where Adema is recording their new album, which, to my understanding, it's still 360 degrees of separation. But we'll find out. And I intend to record these a lot more consistently. There's just a lot of things to say in this that was mumbled. And yeah, words. So thank you for sticking with me. I apologize if I did not illustrate this in a concise way. I can't hear really pretty much anything I said in part 2's original video. So thank you for understanding my impromptu guerrilla sort of way of relaying this information. Shortly after being signed by Artesia Records, the band set out on a road. Okay, so as I was trying to say, wait.